doesn't love Mexican food. You know, I would say that we have more Mexican restaurants in this town than any other themed restaurant. Wouldn't y'all say?
Yeah.
We have a lot.
We got a lot, don't we, Teresa? Eddie, you know we're, because everybody loves it and it's reasonable. You can go out to eat without putting a second mortgage on the house, which is good. So I'm making enchiladas for us, and they are called the Perfect Enchilada. So I'm gonna start with a little vegetable oil right there, and I'm gonna add my flour, and we're gonna whisk that really, really quickly so that won't lump. Yeah, see how that disintegrated pretty quickly. That went good. All right, so I've got enchilada sauce. I've got 2 cups of chicken stock. I've got, let me see, I can't remember what that is. That's seasoning salt. And then we've got black pepper. So we are slowly gonna add our liquids. And I think I'm gonna start with the enchilada sauce. And we are using a red enchilada. Alright, so I'm gonna put my seasoning, my pepper, and then once this starts to cook a little bit, we're gonna add our chicken stock, and then we're gonna move on to the insides of our enchiladas. All right, so now I'm gonna start adding our chicken stock and let all of this be thickening. And we want to make sure that we keep our whisk on it. We don't want it to get thick and then start sticking. I'm going to turn that up just a wee little bit. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to change eyes. And we're going to start browning our meat. So we've got like 1.5 pounds of ground beef. So we're gonna start browning that. I'm gonna go ahead and put those onions in there. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of what was the name of that onion that Sherry gave us for
Strawberry.
Strawberry onion. I don't know where it got that name, Eddie, because these onions are like this big. It's the biggest onion that I've ever seen, and they're called strawberry onions. If y'all ever get an opportunity to get your hands on a strawberry onion.
But would you say it's like a sweet onion though?
Yeah, it reminded me of the Vidalia in the sweetness of it. But that was one huge onion. And I have no idea where they're grown. I have no idea. All right, this is not getting thick yet, is it? So I'm gonna turn that up a little bit more. Our meat is ready, Eddie, and I've already drained it. So now I'm gonna add my 2 cans of green chilies. And that's gonna kick up the flavor of that beef. There we go. So I'm gonna take this off the eye. Okay, we're fixing to put these enchiladas together. And Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That one's got a broken leg. You want to dip these very, very quickly in your enchilada sauce because you see what'll happen if you don't. They'll tear up. So let's see. I'm gonna have to be quicker. Oh my goodness. They want to tear up. I'm gonna have to be quicker than that. This might be a hard job to do, y'all. I think we probably should have refrigerated these. You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, brush them.
I'm just gonna pour it on because I think it'd been better if it'd been ice cold, Eddie.
Yeah.
Just gonna pour some on there. Then we're just gonna flip them. What, Pumpkin? What are you meowing about? What is that girl meowing about? Hey, Pumpkin. Say it's about to get supper time, Gimme. I'm not gonna fool with those that tore up. I'm just gonna throw them out and use these that are not tearing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna stuff these with meat. And you can put whatever you like in yours. And I'm gonna put a little black olive and a little green pepper. And Teresa has got these minced so nicely. Right, I want to spray my pan though before I start loading them up. Just in case. I might have got too much meat in this one, Edie. I think I did. And that one wanted to tear too. So I don't think I'm gonna put as much meat in that one. And I'm probably gonna make some without the black olives because Michael and I don't really care for black olives. That's strange. I'm gonna make this row with black olives. I forgot to put the cheese on them. And those three are gonna be without cheese. And the rest of the ones are gonna have cheese. And I am gonna start putting the cheese on the bottom. And then, you know, I think this is probably one reason why Mexican food is so very reasonable, is because a little bit of that meat will go a long way. Okay, I would suggest when you make enchiladas that you get maybe the flour tortilla because the corn tortilla tends to tear up very, very easily. So that's just a quick tip for y'all. All right, now I'm gonna add, so I just put my green onions on top and I'm gonna put some more cheese. Those three didn't have any cheese, so I'll make that end a little heavier. And now we're just gonna spoon our extra sauce over our enchiladas.
Yeah, do you think you can make this ahead of time and refrigerate it and then put it all
my
in
goodness, yes, Eddie.
just the way it is?
Just the way it is. Put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to start baking it off. So that's it. It looks pretty, doesn't it? And I love the green spring onion. We call them spring onions in the South. Green onions. Some people call them like shallots or something, don't they?
Scallions or
Scallions, yeah, scallions. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the oven and we're gonna bake it off until it's hot and bubbly, because remember, everything is cooked in it. We just wanna get them piping hot and maybe serve them with some refried beans or rice. I think I like the rice with mine. Okay, 350 until hot and bubbly. What do y'all think?
it's good.
It's hot and bubbly. What a delicious, economical supper. I want to taste so bad, even though it's bubbling. This is one of those dishes that you can sneak a bite out of, and nobody will be the wiser, right? Ooh. Oh, that looks so good. This definitely needs rice, y'all. This is a great recipe, I think, for a beginner, you know, or a young adult wanting to get into the kitchen and start to experiment and cook a little bit, because it's really kind of just a put together thing. It's really tasty. It's good. It's just so hot, y'all. I can't eat it like I'd like to. But it's not quite time for supper anyway. So I'm gonna let it cool off for a little while. So y'all have a great evening. And I'm sending y'all love and best dishes. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.